Hello everybody, this is Gruesome Fox coming at you with a 500 cost quick match here in the GQuuuuuuX. We're going to be on Supply Depot for this match here, and this round is going to be from the special battle that GBO2 currently has. And what they did for part of the Autumn Festival is that they brought back the game mode where players are forced to use mobile suits from a specific typing. So this round here is going to be Target Shuffle, and it is going to be 500 cost all generals. So really cool that they brought back this game mode, because the last time they did it I really enjoyed it, but I don't think I got to play it all too much. So definitely trying to get some more matches this time around and really just kind of see what crazy scenarios we can kind of get from this. Because just, locking players behind using a specific typing, it really does lead to some fun situations. And the other good thing too is that this does include a lot of the special game modes in GBO2. So on top of Target Shuffle, I know you also have Mix Up with, unrestricted cost. You have Simple Battle, and then you do have Brawl Match as well, which I could have done without the Brawl Match, honestly, but, the Brawl Match I did get recently wasn't too bad, so not really too much to complain there. It does offer a nice variety of game modes that really I don't think we see all too often anymore. So, yeah, really just love the game mode here with the kind of locked typings here. But aside from that, kind of looking at the GQuuuuuuX itself here, yeah, I have been meaning to make a dedicated GQuuuuuuX video for quite a while now, and getting the situation battle here really just felt like the best opportunity to talk about it, especially since I don't have too much to say about the GQuuuuuuX, honestly. Like, I don't have too much to say about it in terms of, performance and things like that. The suit itself is really good. It is a reliable melee general. You do have a beam rifle that is chargeable. You have a beam saber. You have the throwable heat hawk. You have a discharge version of the beam saber, and then you have a shield. And when it comes to your skills, on top of having a dodge roll and maneuver armor, you have the High Mobility Evasion skill, which allows you to do a dodge roll while boosting. And if you still have thrusters left after you use that skill, you can essentially get a double dodge. So really nice utility with the skill there. Unfortunately, I don't think I use it at all during this match, but yeah, it is there. I just, again, probably didn't even think about using it. But yeah, really nice skill to have. And then you have Melee Priority 3, which is, again, really good because this is a more melee-oriented general. That does mean you'll be able to overpower most generals, and you will clash with most raids. And then you have both ground and space compatibility, so, no matter which terrain you are on, you'll get the included benefits from having, that typing for the terrain. So yeah, kind of going over everything a bit quick here with the GQuuuuuuX, because Shuffle Battle is shorter in time than most normal matches, so just trying to make sure I go over everything for the basics here, and that's really the main things I want to cover for the GQuuuuuuX in terms of weapons and kind of skills here. And yeah, I do think the suit is really nice. One of the things, and this is kind of the main reason I wanted to get the GQuuuuuuX and talk about it, I have heard this suit kind of get compared to the Narrative Gundam, I should say the Naked Narrative to be more specific, the Narrative that also appears at 500, which is also a really nice melee general. Pretty much the thing I used to hear when the GQuuuuuuX came out is that if you had the Naked Narrative, you really didn't need to spin for the GQuuuuuuX, so really had me curious to see how the suits kind of performed side by side. And, playing both suits, since the Naked Narrative is a suit I praised when it came out, even now I still really enjoy that suit. So, kind of looking at them side by side, this is more of a personal preference here. Personally, I think I prefer the Naked Narrative more. The GQuuuuuuX does have some really nice things going for it, like a lot of what I mentioned with the skills and weapons. The one thing I don't like is that I feel like with its range weapons, it can be quite easy to run out of ammo if you are not careful. It's a mistake I've made quite a bit with the GQuuuuuuX, where I'll kind of use a lot of my range weapons and won't really have a whole lot to follow up with. So that's more of a skill issue on my end. That's just kind of something I would need to learn to adapt to. But that's not really an issue I had with the Narrative, because Narrative had the rocket launcher, the beam rifle, and the Vulcans. So, in terms of overall performance, like I said, I think I prefer the Narrative more. But the GQuuuuuuX itself is still a really nice suit overall, and I have been enjoying the matches I have gone with it. I've gotten some really good normal matches with it as well, and for the most part the suit's performance is, again, really good. It's a pretty reliable melee general. If you do like melee generals, again, I think it's a really nice suit, especially when comparing it to the naked Narrative. I think both suits really play their roles perfectly. I don't think one is necessarily better than the other. Again, really the main thing I give the naked Narrative is that I feel like I don't run out of ammo as quickly, so it's a lot easier for me to like follow up with my melee attacks. But again, the GQuuuuuX, it does get that melee priority 3. It does have that really nice lunging downswing with the beam saber, and the throwable Heat Hawk is also really nice because that Heat Hawk does count as a melee weapon. So kind of like the Butterfly Edge with the Moon Gundam and the Volgule. You know, if you throw that and you hit somebody with it and they have maneuver armor, it is going to stop them in their tracks. So really, the GQuuuuuX kind of just has its own unique skills and benefits, and again, I think it's a really nice general for 500. So yeah, just kind of wanted to do a brief kind of thing with the GQuuuuuX here. Again, I really don't have too much else to say about it outside of everything I mentioned. The suit's really fun. Again, really good suit overall. Has a nice kit, has some really nice skills, even though I don't use the touchpad here. But yeah, let's see. Try to go for one more downswing here. I was maybe hoping to tag the Umagelgook, but hey, that's going to be timeout, mission over. So let's see how we did here with the GQuuuuuX. And mission complete. We got our all general team all assembled here, and yeah, top in individual and top in damage. And first place with 6 kills and 2 loss. First place in damage and first in individual. So yeah, really nice stats with the GQuuuuuX there, and that's going to be everything for the match. I kind of apologize because I am going through this kind of, again, quicker than I usually would, because Shuffle Battle has shorter duration than most normal matches. But yeah, again, just really nice suit overall. Really, again, want to get the other GQuuuuuX suits because the Red Gundam looks really fun. For a brief period, I saw more of the White Gundam as well, so I'm not sure what that was about, but White Gundam I really want to try, and I'm really hoping that they also add more GQuuuuuX suits in the future. If they add anything, I'm at least hoping they add the G-Thread, because I think the G-Thread is like the only suit I would consider a must-have in GBO2, especially under the suggestion that it could be the support of the GQuuuuuX suits. So G-Thread as a 500 cost support I think would be really nice. But yeah, that's really everything I have here for this video here. Comment down below what you think about either the GQuuuuuX or the return of the special battle. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.